Hey guys, this is Green Valor, and today we're talking about the Independent and their new article, talking about New Zealand and its problem with capitalism. Apparently, it just boggles my mind. It seems like every time you get a new prime minister, new leader of a country, and they shit on capitalism, they end up failing their country miserably. Venezuela, Cuba. It just, I don't understand. I don't understand why they just. New Zealand's new prime minister calls capitalism a blatant failure. Yeah, there are homeless people. Yes, there are people who go hungry, but the vast majority of your country doesn't. And under any other system, you would have far more impoverished people. This happens in every single nation who abandons capitalism. By the way, capitalism is just a free market, and socialism is a controlled market. There are literally only two ways to look at this. There's a free market and a controlled market. Which would you prefer? Would you honestly think you can control every aspect of every market in your country? Or would you rather have a free market and then make adjustments? Because no matter what, if you're like, well, we want to control certain aspects of the market like healthcare, that's still capitalism. You still have a free market. You still have a mostly free market. You're just socializing one aspect of it. It just fucking retarded. Look at this. Capitalism. 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 I'm not gonna take a big rip right now because I don't want to get too high. But you see what I mean? Like, you don't get those things in a controlled market. You get boxcars and disappointment in a controlled market. That's exactly what you get. You get the bare minimum of what a society needs to survive. You don't get these great things. I'm sorry. And yeah, people can't make it. Those are the weak. That's what happens. It sucks. But we should have programs set up for these people. And we do. We have social welfare. That's a social system within the capitalist market. That's run by the government. That's why we have these systems. But it's still a capitalist system. You cannot argue that my country is socialist, even though we have healthcare. Even though we have these social programs designed to help these people. We are still a capitalist country. Fucking losing my mind over here. This is my favorite part. Let me try and find it here. Yeah, this is the best. The labor leader said her government would judge economic success on more than measures such as GDP. GDP is literally the only way you can measure the success of a nation in the economic sense. It's the only way. If the value of your country's currency goes up, that's success on the economic stage, on the world stage for the economy of your country. How else could you possibly measure economic success other than that on the world stage? It just, these people are retarded. I honestly think they're fucking retarded, and they're just letting retards run their countries. We have a retard running our country right now. America has a retard running their country. New Zealand just voted in a new retard to run their country. I don't understand. I think retards are the only people capable, like, stupid enough to actually try and run a nation. Because we keep voting these people in. Like, Hillary Clinton was a fucking retard. I didn't want her in either for the states. And honestly, like, even our election, our past election with Harper and the NDP guy and fucking Trudeau, like, they were all kind of shit. Nobody was really good. There are no good leaders. They're all like this, like mentally fucking retarded. It just boggles my mind. The Green Party will support the coalition, but will not be part of the government. Yeah, obviously, because they don't want to be in charge of the fucking mess that's gonna follow this shit. They don't even have comments on this. Anyways, guys, I just want to go over this shit. I'm obviously gonna link. It's in the description. Like, they don't provide any evidence or any support as to why capitalism is to blame. And listen to this.
Has it failed our people in recent times? Yes. How can you claim that you've been successful when you have growth, roughly 3%, but you've got the worst homelessness in the developed world? On my measure, if you have...
Okay, worst homelessness in the developed world. I don't know if that's true. I haven't looked at the stats, but she says developed world. How do you think you got to the developed world point? You didn't get there with socialism. You fucking did it. Socialist countries are not developed. They don't go anywhere. They maintain stagnation. That's it. They 3%. Oh yeah, we get a 3%. Advancement. Yeah. Because you can't advance under socialism. You can. If you're controlling the whole market, there's so much bureaucracy. There's no possible fucking way to advance yourselves. You need independent people to be incentivized to work harder, to develop things. And you only get that in a free market. I'll continue the clip.
Hundreds of thousands of children living in homes without enough to survive. That's a blatant failure.
Okay, explain how this is any different from every socialist country. Children with not enough to eat. Show me one hardline socialist country that is not like that. Please show me one socialist country that's better off than a capitalist country. And if your argument is, well, they're not going to be socialist, what the fuck else are they going to be? It's either free market or controlled market. There is no in between. There's a free market, a capitalist system with socialist elements to it. Sorry. That's what Canada has. We have socialized healthcare. Aside from that, it's a free fucking country.
What else could you describe it as?
A failure, really. A failure. For who? The people who don't fucking work hard and don't get ahead. I'm sorry to say. But the majority of people who are in that position are there because they're for themselves. I've gone downtown with one of my friends. The guy who's heading to the States, John Brush, head of Moon Chimps. And when he goes down there, into the homeless people, like in Windsor, he doesn't offer them money. He offers to buy them food. And the vast majority, I've been there with them, they just don't take the food. They want to take the money so they can go get fucking boozed up. Occasionally they get one guy who wants a fucking burger or something. But like the vast majority of them are like, no, I want money. They want money because they don't want to fucking work. And we have social programs for these homeless people. And they don't fucking use it. Ever. It's just like the people who argue for abortion for these impoverished neighborhoods so that they can get access to abortion instead of put themselves in a shitty situation and make it worse. They never use the free abortions. They never do it. It's always fucking working class to middle class that utilize the abortions. It's not the people who are just so far down there. They'll just stay on welfare and keep popping kids out to get fucking the money off all those kids. They don't get abortions, even though they're basically free. They don't use the social programming. They're lazy cocksuckers, the majority of them. And I hate to say it. Yeah, there are some who are genuinely disadvantaged, but we have programs for them. And they can get a job. That's what you do in a capitalist system. You think in a socialist system, they're going to put up with your shit? No. They force you to work. They put you into camps. They have to. They make you work. You want forced labor, or do you want, the person to have the freedom of either you work or you don't? In a socialist system, like, let's look at the Soviet Union, for example. If you didn't work, you got shot in the fucking head. Right? You were a social parasite. And that's how everybody views those people in a socialist system. In a free market, you can either work and succeed and survive or die. It's your fucking choice. And I like that system because it doesn't incentivize people for being lazy cocksuckers. Anyways, guys, that was my little rant on this article. Spin Green Valor. I'm going to try and put this on BitChute. See how many views I can get out of it. But, yeah, it just kind of pissed me off. I don't like the way New Zealand's going right now. I think they're going to be the new Venezuela soon if they keep this shit up. But anyways, guys, you know what to do. Like, sub up, comment, because I want to hear what you have to say about it. And you guys have a good day.